Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of Left 4 Dead 2. So in this episode, this is going to be our last campaign on the main storyline we're going to do, and this one's called The Sacrifice. So hopefully, we're probably going to get some more trolls on this episode here, so we have gone with a local server. We're going to have to keep an eye on what people are doing, and yeah, we'll go from there. So basically, this campaign progresses on from a train. Which one had a train? I don't know, actually. Maybe this isn't in the right order. But basically, you progress from escaping on a train. I do recall remembering you escaping on a train on one of the campaigns. But that might be the actual Left 4 Dead 1 original campaign. But basically, a nice thing to note here is we've got hazmat zombies. Do check their bodies, because they will spawn with bio bombs at this point here. And sometimes you can pick up a nice, easy bio bomb up here. Not all the time you will find one, so obviously we don't find one here. Right then, so we've got 3 chapters. Yes, it is a difficult campaign, this one, especially on versus mode. So, start off with, you get 2 guns, get a med pack, and then just follow the path and make your way down here. Okay, so, this is, yeah, like I said, this is our last campaign here for the Left 4 Dead 2, or for the Left 4 Dead 1 survivors, but on the Left 4 Dead 2 game, if that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to make our way through this like little town here. Make sure to clear out the zombies. So on the left here, you'll have a little building, and in this little building here, you'll have a little building as well to loot up. So do check both of these, because you can find some pipe bombs, you can find some bits and bobs, you might be able to find a better weapon. If not, just jump out the window and continue on here. I will check this other building here as well, just to make sure, just to check if there is something we can use here. So there's nothing in here, there's nothing in the other place. So we're just going to wait here for the horde, and just move everyone back a bit here. Oh, was there a horde? There might not have been a horde. Okay, I thought I heard a horde. Surprised that still hit me there. Really? Wow. Okay, so make your way down this alleyway. Once again, you can look in here for some more bits and bobs. We don't seem to be getting very lucky with our bits and bobs at this minute. At the minute. Right, so this part here, you will find these gas barrels that will explode into a lot of fire, so be careful of them. Can be quite useful sometimes, especially if you get a horde. So, when playing versus mode, this is a very common instant kill spot. You'll see a lot of people try and pull someone here, and a charger will spawn on the roof here and charge you straight into the water. So do be aware of that. In here, you can, yet again, find some bits and bobs, but yet again, we haven't found anything. Oh, not good RNG. So when you're ready, go underneath the bridge here, clear out more of the commons, and then make your way through this path. It's very easy to follow this path. Yeah, you won't get lost here. Really, just follow where the commons are and where the specials are spawning. In here you will find a gun normally, but for some reason again we haven't got any guns in here apart from a magnum. Right, we've got a horde, so we're just gonna chill here. Clear out this horde. Nice jockey block there. Just gonna reload, and we'll just clear out these last few here. Cool. So when you're ready, take out the smoker. Right, so you want to go in this building. You don't have to, you can go round this side if you want to, but I'm going to go in here to see if we can find anything. So once again, we've got a magnum. Come up the stairs, and we've still got nothing. Jesus. Wow. Maybe this game's bugged out. I did just have to reset my all of my keys, because for some bizarre reason, yeah, it just decided to reset it all. We are going to use these gas cans, so I'm going to take them with me here. You'll find out in a minute why I'm going to be taking these. So once again in here, you just make your way through here, clear out the commons, anything you find that you want, just take it. There's still nothing here. Oh, there you go, pipe bomb, finally, we've got something. Okay, so they can clear out. I think this is a respawn room, yeah, if needed. Right, so take our gas cans here. We've got another melee weapon here if we want it. So we're looking for a sailboat, but Francis clearly doesn't know what he's looking for here. So right, just shoot these gas cans over here. Normally a really nice spot I like to sit at, which I will show you right here. So we're coming up to an event here, and this is always a guaranteed tank fighting spot. So we're just going to clear out the horde here. Okay, so we have got a horde here. Lewis is going to go down here, I'm going to imagine. Obviously you can hear the tank, but don't fret, he's not going to do anything yet. Right, so a nice little spot you can do here, if you can jump. If you jump here, and then jump onto this boat. You can actually sit up here. It's a very nice spot for fighting the tank, but obviously someone has to open the door. So if you're the only one that's playing, you unfortunately have to open the door. But if you've got friends or other players, do sit up here because it's a nice spot to obviously hold out. And right. So straight away here, as I said to you before, you will find hazmat people that will have bio bombs. So do take advantage of that if you do find them. Right. So we obviously know it's a tank. If you come around here to the left, there is a little building in here. You can find some bits and bobs in here. I've found laser sights in here before. I found loads of bits and bobs. So, be aware the tank can hit these boats at you. He can hit these piles of bricks at you. These don't instant kill, but they do stun you. So, do be aware of that. So, obviously, in this train here, we have a tank. So, we're just going to we're going to throw our little bits of fire over here. Of course, he got me. Oh, nice. Nice, the magic clear out. I still took damage there, unfortunately. So, set yourself up a little battlefield here. This is always a guaranteed set on fire, unfortunately. So when it opens, a tank is going to come charging out of here, and we basically just want to shoot our gas tanks and run. Which, of course, I missed. Oh, there I got them. There will be a horde as well. So you just want to step back. Unfortunately, our team here is just deciding, to go for reses again. Like I said before, they will prioritise reses. Right, I'm going to have to use the bile bomb here in desperate times. Wow, I actually took damage from that. Nope, not today, sunshine. Right, so I'm actually going to pick up this pipe bomb here because I'm going to need this in a second here. Right, he's dead. Right, I'm going to use a pipe bomb here while I go for the revive. There is a smoker now coming. He shouldn't make it towards me. Oh, shove me. That's it, okay. Right, let's get rid of him. Cool. Got a jockey. So let's just clear out the rest of these commons here. Cool. Unfortunately we did lose 2 people there, but it doesn't really matter. They were just playing really silly. Here we go again. Once again, a bile bomb. Have a look around because they will drop them a lot more common than you think. Okay, Zoe, you might as well heal. Because there's going to be 2 medkits there, I believe. Oh, there's a shotgun here. I didn't see that. Yeah, there's a first aid kit here. Alright, no. Hold on. I might as well heal you. Unless you're going to pick it up. She probably won't pick that up. Oh, she picked it up. Nice. Right, so once you defeat the tank, then make your way through here. You will find a weapon here always. Just open up the door. It does take a little bit of time, so do be aware when you're playing on versus, you can get picked off here. Obviously, the infected are gonna waste as much time as possible here. So just make your way through this little train carriage yard. It is a good spot to use the bile bomb if you need to. If you do get a spare one, sometimes you can. You can see how many hazmat people you'll see. So you can see you just dropped one there. So I'm probably actually going to use one over here. So I will use one there just to clear out some infected around here. Wow, we've actually got 2 more bile bombs here. Jesus Christ. So I'm actually going to use another one here. As they will kill each other now. Really? I didn't see him. Shove, thank you. There's another one there as well. Okay, bile bomb's expired, so I'm going to throw it. I'm quickly going to go for the save here on these 2. Hello! Oh, I'm going to set these on fire. Yeah, so you can literally just infinitely do this. But it doesn't really give you an advantage by just infinitely spawning hordes. Unless you sort of want to see if you can potentially farm bile bombs. But it doesn't really help you at all by farming them. Oh, I'm just going to throw another one ahead here. Just to clear out some infected. Alright, and then you've got 2 ways to go here. You can either go over on top of the bricks, or you can go between the bricks. It doesn't really matter. You might be able to find some melee weapons here and there. Some more bits and bobs. I took damage from that. Really? Wow. That was a bit, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, once again, you'll find some more bits and bobs around here. Another bile bomb here, so I'm probably just going to chuck it behind us, to be fair, so we can move ahead here. Alright, so let's just move on ahead here. More flame barrels if you want to use these. And we've got hard hat zombies, so they completely ignore they completely ignored the bio bomb. So I didn't even realise we had them. But there are 2 specials in this, obviously, so far. We've got hazmat zombies that are immune to fire and drop bio bombs sometimes. And we've got hard hat zombies that ignore all bio bombs, all pipe bombs. And have more health, obviously. So let's just make our way through here then, as per normal. So just make your way through this corridor here. And we're not too far away from this first safe room here. So we're probably going to have to wait here to fight this horde. We might be far enough away to where they're not aggro towards us. So that might have helped us out a bit. Okay, so make your way through here. Yeah, that was bound to happen. There was nothing else I could have done there apart from take the hit. Unless I got a really lucky melee swing there, but yeah, okay. Yeah, and then basically when you come through here, just some, more bits and bobs. Make your way across this little, little roof here, and then basically you'll find your safe room right here. Nice and easy. Sometimes there's loads of commons around here, sometimes there's none at all. So obviously we got lucky there and there's none here. So, and what you hear, just, yeah, heal up. Oh, we've got a SWAT shield there. That's our first one we've actually seen. And there you go, nice and easy. Yeah, the only difficult part of that chapter is probably where you're fighting the tank and the horde. The rest of the campaign there is not really too difficult to deal with, apart from the instant kills. So on that chapter, you're just going to watch for the instant kills and you're going to prepare for the tank battle. Yeah, and that's basically your chapter, really. The rest of it's just plodding along and just dealing with the commons and that. So this is a new weapon here. I don't know if this is an add-on. This might be an add-on of mine, but I do believe, yeah, it doesn't really do anything, I don't think. I can't remember why I got this add-on. I don't think it actually blocks hits, but it's just another melee weapon, so we don't need to use that, though. Right then, so when you're ready, grab everything you need, and let's make our way out. So, also, just do bear in mind that you cannot complete this chapter if you are a solo player. Not this chapter, but the end game of this game. You need to have one person that dies at the end, and if you have all computers, basically you aren't able to finish the campaign, which is a bit of a shame, really. They should still let you be able to do it, not unless they've changed it, but normally you couldn't do it. So what, right here you've got a car. This chapter here can be a bit of a pain, so just make your way out this little lorry depot yard, deal with the infected, and just make your way over here. So versus mode will try and use these, they will try and use this car against you. Apart from that, really trying not to shoot that fuel tank because we probably are going to use this. In here you will find some bits and bobs, so we're going to find a melee weapon in here. We've got a smoker behind here. Okay, here comes the horde. Where's the horde coming from? Oh, if they come behind us here. Come on team, come on team, come on team, come on team, and shoot. And that should hopefully clear out most of that horde that was coming after us there. Apart from the odd one or two that comes from behind. There we go, and that's the majority of the horde dealt with. Just nice and easy. If you can make your life easier by taking out the horde in any any means necessary, do it. Honestly, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier. Right, so here, it's a very good instant kill spot here on Versus. So I will show you here because it's only the campaign. It's not too much of a threat. I might actually use my ball bomb here. No, actually, no, I'm not, because I know what chapter's coming up. So this is all water. This is all instant kill. You get charged off this edge, you are dead. You'll very much see a jockey or a smoke around here. Most likely probably behind this tree. They'll smoke the survivor down here. The charger will spawn somewhere behind here and they'll charge you straight off the edge. Free kill can be hard to do, depending obviously how good the team is. Right, so when you're ready, just make your way across here. You will find some more infected around here. So just take them out and you're going to end up finding this little shack here. If you go to this shack, you can find some weapons in here and some more bits and bobs. Wow, there's nothing in here. Wow, we're really unlucky with what we are, with what we are and we aren't finding. Not unless stuff has changed, but you used. Oh, sorry, Francis. You used to be able to find. Guaranteed, you used to be able to find weapons in there. I think we've got a horde coming here, so let's just make our way up here. Oh, okay. So we've got a down here then. So this is why I do prefer the sniper rifle because it's a very handy weapon at long range. Right. Okay. Right. Let's make our way into this little building. So when you're ready, make your way into this building. There's a lot of fire in here, so be careful where you shoot. You'll find some weapons. You will find more pills and stuff in here normally. There you go, we finally found 1 pack of pills, so I'm telling the truth somewhere. You find a melee weapon on here. There's a respawn room if needed. And make your way up the stairs when you're ready. So when you're ready, you'll unlock this area. I'm just going to push that fuel can out there just for now. You might find some bits and bobs again in here. And then when you're ready, just make your way on top of this lorry here. So clear out the infected again. All RNG, how many you will get. Sometimes you'll get a few, sometimes you'll get a lot. And then we're just going to make our way over here. So we just had a boomer and a hunter spawn. I just blocked him there. So I just stopped him mid-pounce there, which is quite nice. We have got a smoker here somewhere. So I'm just going to keep pushing this fuel can forward. Once again, you can shoot these if you want. Just be careful yet again. Wow, we've got a lot of fuel cans here. Oh god, here we go. I have a feeling this is going to be a good spot for the witch. Alright, let's just clear out the commons here. Alright, so what we're going to do here... Where is she first? Okay, she's in here. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot. So what we're going to do is we're probably actually going to use all of our fuel cans here. Alright, so we're going to get some distance here. And, you know, where we can, we are literally just going to shoot that. Oh, is she not aggro to that? Oh, she's on fire. Oh, she's not aggro towards me. I might have been too far. So, well, either way, I took her out. Right, smoker up here. Oh, I missed my shot. Shove, thank you. nearly took damage in. And the witch is dead. I mean, yeah, sometimes she might bug out like that. Doesn't really matter for me. I'm not really going to complain. You'll always find ammo in here. And once again, you will find some bits and bobs in here. So we're just going to take the charger out. We've got a hunter. He's probably going to come up this ladder. Yep. Cool. So, yep, Molotovs. Oh, okay, we've got a horde coming here. I'm going to use this. Okay, I'm just going to set that on fire there. And I'm just going to hold out in here. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's a police shield. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is a respawn room if you need it. And we're just going to wait here. Let the horde play out. Nice. So once you're ready, make your way across this little water bit here then. So this doesn't insta-kill you, so do not worry. This water does not insta-kill you. Pipe bomb. I'm going to just use this just to get rid of some stragglers around here. So you can either go around the boat or you can go on top of the boat. And then when you're ready, make your way towards this this little barge here. And then just follow the path round. Oh, here we go. We've got a few little few stragglers here. All right. So be aware, this might be a time wasting spot where the chargers will charge you off the edge here to waste time for you to have to go all the way around. You don't have to go in this building. Most people tend to avoid it because there's not really anything in here normally. But obviously we've got some fuel cans, we've got an adrenaline shot, we've got another gun here. Yeah, and then you make your way through. But this is quite dangerous because you will have to deal with a really, really dangerous spot for smokers. Not smokers, but for chargers and spitters. It's a very dangerous spot for them. I'm just going to set that on fire. Oh, another bowl bomb. I'm just going to use this. Really? Come on. Computers, man! What are you doing? Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire! What are you doing? Oh, computers, man. Okay, don't go in the fire. Please do not go in the fire. Alright, so I'm going to pick up this bulb bomb here. Right, so you have a little garage in here. There's nothing in it, but sometimes you can find stuff in here. You sometimes can find stuff in here as well. Okay, we've got a boomer in here. Yep, shoot him out of the way. Okay, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here, and there's nothing in here. Yeah, RNG really stinks this episode. So when you're ready, make your way out. Clear out all the infected that are around. Okay, we've got some propane tanks there, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that. Oh, I can see the charger there, look. There you go. just the tip of his head. Alright, so once you're ready, make your way up this building. Okay, we've got a tank to deal with, never mind. Oh, I really wish we had the fire here now. I'm going to see if I can make use of these propane tanks here. There you go, so that will stun him. Briefly. Okay, we've got fire here. Right, let's go, 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 go. Alright, let's run. Alright, come back, come back, come back, come back. Don't get hit. Alright, we're going to use the height advantage on him here. So he's going to use the car here. Just fine. Oh, has he gone up in the building? I think he has. Oh, he's climbing. He's climbing somewhere. Here he is. He's in the building. He's out of sight. He's playing smart. Oh, and he's blocked that path off with the car as well. So he's going to come out here. Alright, so move everyone out the way of the rock. You can climb this truck if you want to get height. You will climb up here though. Just be aware. Run, get out of the way. I think I just saw someone behind. Right, so we've got one down. He's dead. I think I saw someone over here. Okay, so, yep. That's the tank dealt with. Nice and easy. Not too hard. There's just it would have been a lot easier if we didn't have the computers. The computers probably would have been a bit silly there. But yeah, you can find stuff in these little areas here. So obviously there we just found a fuel can. There's obviously a Magnum as well. I'm probably going to have to heal Lewis here, I guess. We're going to need everyone as healthy as possible here, so I don't really want to waste my medkit here, but I will be. Okay, so there is a first aid kit here that a first aid box that will always have 4 pills in it, so do bear that in mind. Right, so this is the next event. This bit can be quite difficult to deal with. Always want a bile bomb here. So there's 2 ways you can do this.
You know how to pilot this thing, Francis?
Did they just shoot that? I've never seen bots shoot that. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can rather play out and wait for the horde, or you can run for it. We're probably going to run for it because this bit can be quite difficult. Shove. Wow, I just lost a load of health because computers once again are stupid. And once again, I've wasted my medkit on a teammate I probably shouldn't have. I don't know why we're getting a horde here because we haven't even activated it. Right, so we're gonna be quick here. So you will be really slow walking up here, and you'll activate some crows. Before we do that, I am going to clear out all this. Okay, I was going to try and clear out these commons over here because they're going to get in my way if not. So what I like to do is be very careful. This is a very dangerous charging spot. Get off, man! You're so slow when you get hit, man. You're so slow. It's a dangerous charger spot because if you get charged, you'll get charged all the way to the bottom and it'll be an insta down. I'm probably not going to make it now because the computers have basically sponged up all my health items. And now we're just going to die to stupid bloody reasons. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't have given Lewis my first aid kit there. So, I'm going yeah, this is GG. Yeah, we're going to be restarting this chapter, unfortunately, because computers are retarded. Unfortunately. But never mind. We'll just rush through this next chapter. Yeah, see, I don't know why we're not getting anyone join us. I don't know why, but we do need people to join our game here, or else we are not going to be able to do the finale. So if we don't have anyone that joins within the finale, I might not have even changed the game to a public game. I don't know if I did or didn't, but right, I'm going to rush this now because I don't really want to be spending hours on this episode here. So problem is as well, you can't rush with bots because they don't really keep up. They just end up going down, and then it just ends up going all ends up being tits up after that. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, so let's make our way through this here. Okay, just so watch the specials. Alright, and then just make your way through this area. We don't need to loot everything. We've got the things we want, so we don't need to be doing that. We have got a very annoying witch location though, unfortunately, so I'm just going to ignore her and go straight through it.
Stop! The witch is getting mad as hell.
I'm going to take that though, because I'm probably going to need that on the end game. No, not the end game, but the this next chapter here.
Reloading.
I'm not going to bother waiting for the computers because they're just going to waste time, to be honest.
Hold on, that witch is about to blow.
They'll keep up. So, yeah, like I said, there are two ways of doing it. You can just speedrun every chapter if you're confident enough.
Reloading.
There's nothing really stopping you from doing it. The only thing you really have to be aware of,
Just getting ready to pound.
the only thing you have to be aware of is the specials. Okay, so we've got a tank here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to run past the tank here. I'm actually going to zoom past him. So I used my adrenaline shot there just so I didn't, so I didn't get slowed by the water. So we're just going to make our way up here. And yeah, we're just going to rush our way through this. Okay, we do have a hunter somewhere, which we might have avoided. So we need to take care of this jockey here. Alright, he's dead. Oh, I'm just going to make my way up here because I am just going to grab a pack of pills here. Okay, so. So this is what I mean. There are two ways of doing this. So if I get pinned here, I'm basically buggered. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to throw my bile bomb. And while I'm very slowly moving up this mound here. He's not going to be that much of a bother. As long as I stay ahead of that hunter, I should be fine. Alright, so just make your way through this little horde here. Okay, so we have got a smoker somewhere. That's what I need to be aware of. Where is the smoker? Okay, so the bile bomb has just worn off, as you can see. And this is the next sort of area we haven't come into contact with yet. So I'm going to grab a bile bomb here. And you'll basically jump onto this barge. Just make your way through here. There doesn't seem to be very many zombies here, which is quite nice to me. Okay, we've got a hunter ahead somewhere. So he's dead. Make your way through here. You can find some bits and bobs in here, but we don't really need to be finding anything. We're quite happy with what we've got. Jump over this barge, jump over this wall, and then basically your safe room is just here. Hopefully there's no last minute specials that will spawn. And yeah, we're still obviously running away from the tank here. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So you can do it like that if not. If you guys are more comfortable rushing it, you can rush it. Obviously, I'm not going to rush every chapter. I'm only just going to rush the chapter that we've already played right there. But I haven't actually rushed the chapter, so that's basically how easy it can be if you do rush a chapter. Sometimes it is easier if you guys want to do that. You got to think the longer you're outside, the more hordes you got to go against, the more specials you got to go against. I mean, what did I go against there? I went past a tank, a spitter, a jockey, and a hunter, and that was it. I didn't see anything else the rest of the game there, or chapter, should we say. So, chapter 3. So I might have to restart my game here to see if I can get a teammate, because if I can't get a teammate, I can't finish this chapter, and I obviously want you guys to experience what the last chapter of this is like. So I might have to put it in a low. I don't really want to put it in a best dedicated server, but I might have to here. So unfortunately, I'm going to lose all my things though, which is a bit of a shame, but that's fine. So we are just going to quickly leave here, and we will just reload another game here. So the sacrifice. Put it on expert, we'll put it on a public game, and we'll put it on an official dedicated server game. And then we'll just start it. So hopefully now we can hopefully get a teammate here, so I can actually show you the finale here. This is a very unique finale. It's quite good. It's very fun. And it's actually the only finale in the game where you can actually have have 3 tanks spawn at once to attack you. So I'll show you what I mean by that. This isn't the chapter I asked for. I might have just loaded up the wrong chapter there. Hold on a minute. So we're not restarting the whole game there. That was me being an idiot there. So basically when you create the lobby, you need to go in the settings and change it to chapter 3. And then once you've got that, choose your character. So we've got public game, expert, sacrifice, support, and restart. That's public game. Yeah, okay. So sorry about that. I did that wrong there. So yeah, sorry I have to restart, guys. But like I said, I might not have had it set on a public game. It wasn't reasons for that I didn't want people to join. I might have just completely forgot about setting it. It's either that or it's because it's not in peak times. We're not seeing very many people here. So that might be that as well. Right, so once we're in here, obviously we've lost our loot here, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to spawn in this safe room, get your med kit, get all your things.
There's got to be a sailboat around here somewhere. We're going to find it, get to the keys, and build ourselves a little piece of paradise.
My game volume just decided to change there. Okay, there you go. I've just adjusted that there because that was very loud. Even for me, that was very loud. I don't know why my audio keeps changing randomly. It just keeps deciding what it wants to do. I think I want it more like here. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Let's make our way outside then. So you'll find this little alleyway here. Just clear your commons here. Not too difficult to deal with. You'll find some little bits and bobs in here. Can be useful. There'll always be guaranteed items in here, I believe. just going to turn it up a little bit more there because it's a little bit quiet. So let's just go about there. Thing is, if you go too much of this, you can't hear nothing. You go too quiet, you won't be able to hear nothing either. Yeah, that's a bit better. All right, golf club, I'll take that. So we're going to find these 3 generators that are lit up here. You might recognise this map as well. So this map is actually the Parsons map, if you remember. But our original survivors here actually do come to this area first. So the same sort of thing where they have to fuel up the generator to move the bridge. We have to do the exact same thing. We have to do the exact same thing here with our original survivors. So I'm just going to put these around here because we're going to need these. You will find weapons here if you want them, and some Molotovs. These are going to be very useful to use, so we're going to definitely be using them. Have a look around. You'll find some pipe bombs, some Molotovs. Always good to know where things are, because we're definitely most definitely we are going to be using these. Okay, so we've got a character. We've got someone who's joined here. Thank God. Hopefully they're not going to be a troll either, because that would be a bit more of like a not again moment, but. Yeah, again, it might happen, so I'm just going to throw his gas cans here. Yeah, again. Set the generator inside. Okay. This guy's basically telling me to start this gen here, so I'm going for it now. So basically, each generator you start here will spawn a tank. If you do all 3 of them at the exact same time, all 3 tanks will spawn at the same time. So you can actually fight up to 3 tanks in this area at once. It is mad. But if you basically just start all the generators off, and then you basically just holding out, really. It's not too difficult to do. But it is quite fun dealing with 3 tanks at once sometimes. Here you go. So here comes number 1. Wow. I've never seen that before. So he actually hit and did the climbing animation at the same time. I've never seen a tank do that before. Wow, I don't know if that was a bug or if that was intended, but fair play. There's nothing I can do about that. Richie, there's nothing I can do about that. I've never seen a tank do its climbing animation and hit at the same time. I never have. That's really weird. Okay, well, it's a first for everything, I guess. So obviously we've got a really bad start here now because we're now down, unfortunately. Hopefully we can make amend to this if I can get revived here with an adrenaline shot or something. Thanks, Francis. That was a shame. That was a real big shame, to be honest. Alright, so I'm just going to have to heal here. So bio bomb here. Always bear that in mind. You can find bio bombs. Bio bomb is very good for the end game here, so I'm definitely going to pick that up. You're going to see why in a minute. Get rid of that boomer. Okay, so from our little hiccup there, we're just going to carry on, hopefully not die. So there's different places you can go. You can go over here if you want. You can go over there. It doesn't really matter. There's not a particular spot that's good to camp on this map. Yeah, so I'm going to grab a medkit here and ammo. Always keep close to the ammo if possible because you're going to need it. You can go in this building as well. There'll be some more bits and bobs. And obviously, because we didn't do all of our generators in sync here, we are going to have to fight 3 separate waves and 3 separate tanks. So also bear that in mind. Whereas if you did them all in sync, you will fight all 3 tanks at once. Which can be quite difficult. It can be quite difficult. But it is also good fun as well. Right, so here comes our second tank here. Okay, so we've got 2 bar bombs here, so that's really good. Well, music's very quiet now, isn't it? Hold on, let me just turn up our music a bit. My audio seems to be playing up on this. I don't know why all of a sudden. Okay, I did a lot of damage there. Yeah, my music's gone really quiet. I don't know why. Okay, about there it's probably good. Alright, so we've obviously got our 3rd tank here to deal with. Alright, so watch out for the cars. Take the high spots. Oh, he's going for melee attacks. Francis is getting close and personal. Watch them Elastigale arms, because he will have you with him. He will have you. Right, so when you've defeated all 3 tanks, the bridge will power up. When the bridge powers up, you want to go to the bridge, and there's a little control panel here that you need to activate. So what I like to do here is obviously because I'm Bill, technically on the main storyline, Bill is the one that actually sacrifices himself here, and you're going to see why here. So when the bridge is activated... No, I want to do it. Anyone can do this, by the way. It doesn't have to be one particular person. But obviously, I'm just going to throw a bob on here. Yeah, it's as easy as that. Basically, what happens there is that character did it very quick. I didn't really get to show you. So basically, when the bridge goes up, the generator stops. So, GG there. So someone has to go to the generator and repower it up. And basically, by doing that, they sacrifice themselves for the team. In the main storyline, Bill actually is the person to sacrifice himself. That's why when we're playing the parish, that's why you see Bill there dead. I think when the campaign first came out, there was actually there was like proper movie sort of cutscenes for it, and you see Bill go there with a Molotov with 3 tanks coming towards him, and he powers up the generator to save his team. And then basically when you're playing the passing as the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors, and you see 3 people. Bill's not there, obviously, because he's died, and obviously they say they've lost a man. And then when you go down, you'll actually see Bill there, died, with a random gun in his hand. So it's really cool. It is a really good campaign. It's a very fun versus campaign as well. Overall, it's a really good campaign. It's got good story. It's got good events. Very much can be a pain on versus. Because the thing is a smoker can actually wait in particular spots. And the person who goes to sacrifice themselves, they can just pull them away from the gen. And then someone else has got to go out there to try and rescue them. Can be a very deadly end game if you play your cards right as infected. And obviously at the minute, you have 3 tanks coming towards you at that point. So you've got to be quick, or else them tanks will soon get to you. I've had it before where we've literally just been on the bridge. Everyone's just been going down, and all 3 tanks just absolutely raid the hell out of the bridge, and you just die. But it does happen. So, guys, that is every campaign that is on the Left 4 Dead 2 original, the original campaign. So we've done Dead Center, we've done the Passing, we've done Dark Carnival, we've done Swamp Fever, we've done Hard Rain, the Parish. We have now done the Sacrifice, No Mercy, Crash Course, Death Toll, Dead Air, Blood Harvest, Coldstream, and The Last Stand. I do obviously have my own add-on campaigns. These are loads of different campaigns here. If you guys want me to play these, I will. But you can get some really good campaigns on here, like Left 4 Mario. Like this is actually a really cool campaign. Everything's like Mario themed, and you can actually change like loads of different things to it. We've got tank hunter maps, tank challenges. I will be playing these because these are really fun to play. You have Resident Evil campaigns. These are very interesting as well because these are actually like really good puzzle gameplay. We will get to these at some point. Like I said, these are just ones I've literally built. Let's Build a Rocket. This is a really good campaign as well that you guys will really like. But like I said, we will get into these. On another one. We're not going to do this first things first. We're going to do other campaigns first. But just so you get an idea, this one's bugged, so we're probably going to have to get rid of this one. But yeah, you'll get loads of different. So you got Dark Carnival remixed. So this is the Dark Carnival campaign, but it's been redone completely. There's different events, different layouts. It's actually a really cool campaign. Yeah, some of these are really difficult to do as well, so we probably won't be doing these on Expert. But apart from that, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed all the campaigns on Left 4 Dead 2. So, in our next episode, we're probably going to start doing some verses, and I'm going to try and introduce you guys to some T1 servers. We're probably not going to get very many games on T1 servers at the minute because it's not peak times. Normally on peak times, you'll find a lot more players actually joining these. And I was actually noticing here, there's actually 2 modes I've never seen here. And this is a 13 by 13 game mode. I have no idea if this is actually legit or not, but that sounds absolutely crazy. So we're definitely going to try that out if these servers actually do fully work. But apart from that, guys, yeah, really hope you've enjoyed this series. If you've liked this series, please do leave a like, give us a subscribe if you want to see more, and share it with your friends. Like I said, I really want to get a good Left 4 Dead 2 community going on here. I want to host my own games. I want to get a really good community going. Apart from that, guys, all thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next episode.